Good afternoon, dear traders. Welcome to ИнстаФорекс economic news channel with me, Kate Nidachina. You're watching combined currency and commodity review over the last week. Last week, the reports from the USA set the tone, a bounty of economic data which made investors reconsider the timing of possible rates increase by the Fed. The greenback was down 2.1% over the week against its European opponent. Against the yen, the US dollar logged the most significant fall in 4 weeks. It slumped to 118.91, losing 1 yen 29 cents. On Friday, the euro settled at 1.0807, having added 204 points over the week. The retail sales report unveiled on Wednesday showed that the indicator grew 0.9% in the USA against expectations for 1.1% increase. Besides, inflation figures were below the forecasts. The report on industrial production for March was yet another reason to sell the US dollar. Meanwhile, March labor data from Australia turned out to be above the forecasts. This reduces significantly the possibility of the interest rates cut by the regulator. Apart from this, the Australian economy added 37,700 new jobs in contrast to the anticipated contraction. The markets also shared the unemployment rate at 6.1%. The data gave a lift to the Australian dollar, which climbed to 0.7782. The weekly increase was 102 points. On Thursday, Bank of Canada Governor Stephen Pullis said that negative effect from surging oil prices could weigh on a country's economy even more. The Bank of Canada revised its outlook for GDP growth to the downside, but kept the key interest rate unchanged at 0.75%, which supported the local currency. The Canadian dollar jumped to 1.2244 against the US peer, having accumulated 326 points or 2.7% over the week. The Canadian dollar clawed back some gains amid the retail sales and inflation data, as well as stabilization of oil prices. This is all Forex news. Elsewhere on the commodity market, oil went down on Friday, although the weekly dynamic was positive. Oil futures closed out Friday on a downbeat note as confused of the US stock market fall and Greece's debt issue sparked worries over energy demand. Nevertheless, over the week, the quotes added 8%. WTI futures for May delivery traded at $55.74 per barrel, which 97 cents or 1.7 cents lower than the previous close level. Brent contracts for June delivery fell 53 cents or 0.8% to $63.45 per barrel. During the week, Brent gained 7.6%. The data on crude oil inventories from the USA supported the rally. The indicator expanded only by 1.3 million barrels compared to the forecast of 4 million. Oil is also backed by the fact that Saudi Arabia is ready to reduce oil output to curb prices fall. Meanwhile, China's statistics flags softer demand. Gold drifted higher Friday as decline in global markets and US dollar sell-off increased the demand for the yellow metal. But gold remained in the red over the week, losing about 0.1%. June futures for gold rose $5.10 to close at $1,203.10 per trounce. You have watched combined currency and commodity markets review over the last week on ИнстаФорекс TV news channel. The review was presented to you by me, Kate Nidachina. Take care and goodbye.